I've had this book called Instant Pot for Two cookbook for a while, and I've not made too much from it. Generally, I tend to overcook. Today, I need to get something together really quick. I'm looking at a recipe for honey bourbon chicken. It says this recipe needs 15 minutes of preparation, which I've done. It needs 25 minutes of cooking time and will serve two. To do this, I have half a chicken breast, a pinch of red pepper. I have a 1/4 cup of diced onion, a 1/2 cup of sugar-free honey, a 1/4 cup of coconut aminos, 2 tablespoons of sugar-free ketchup, a tablespoon of coconut oil, a teaspoon of garlic, a tablespoon of cornstarch, and 1½ teaspoons of water. I'm going to start by putting everything minus the cornstarch in the water into the pot, lock and seal, set the chicken for 15 minutes. If your chicken is frozen, they suggest you add another 10 minutes and carefully release the pressure. That's what I'm going to do right now. Now the pot will pressurize and cook for 15 minutes. The chicken has cooked, pressurized for 15 minutes. I'm going to do a slow release. I've allowed it to release a bit on its own for about 8 minutes. So now it's completely depressurized. I can remove the top. At this point, I will remove the chicken. A tablespoon of arrowroot and a teaspoon and a half of water. I'm going to add the slurry to the juices in the pot, and I'm going to chop up the chicken. I remove the bones from the chicken and add it back into the sauce. As you can see, The sauce is thickening up a bit. So I'm just gonna let this cook down a little more so the chicken can get more of the flavor of the sauce and thicken up just a little bit more. I'm gonna give it 5 minutes. When you choose poultry on the Instant Pot, it automatically sets the time to 15 minutes. I didn't feel that the chicken had cooked enough. It wasn't tender. So I gave it another 5 minutes on low pressure. The chewability of it now is more to my liking. The sauce is very good. I would definitely recommend this dish. Well, it's a very colorful dish. And I will have this with spaghetti squash. And because I used sugar-free honey, I would label this a ketogenic meal. And notice I haven't overcooked. This is just about 2 servings. I suggest you try it. We love our Instant Pots. Bon appetit.